Assalamualaikum, my name is Ainur Fatimah Azhara binti Harisham and my ID number is 2023149. So today I will present to you guys about the introduction of organizational behavior in leaderships. So the first one in introduction is that I will be explaining about organizational behavior. Organizational behavior is greatly influenced by a leadership which affect how teams and individuals communicate and work together and accomplish the objective. It is by the Chance 2013. Thus, leadership can be characterized as the capacity to persuade and direct people or groups toward accomplishing the common goals. And also, it includes establishing a goal, coming to a decision, forming bond with others, and adjusting to the change. For a business to success, they need to foster a creativity and shape its culture to effectively leadership as the essential things. As we do not even notice it, many researchers have argued that effective leadership is key analysis of organizational success or failure. It is by the Medicians et al. 2017. Also, leadership established the standard for company culture by exhibiting conduct that encourage open communications and responsibility, also trust. And moreover, they are responsible for leading their teams and modifying their leaderships, such as by approaching to accommodate the various demands of their staff. And also, in order to foster great relationship and motivate employees, a successful leader must possess traits like empathy, integrity, and strategic vision. Furthermore, by making well-informed judgment that balance teams' member welfare with company goals is another aspect of a good leadership. Moreover, leadership also has been divided by 7 styles in organization, which is autocratic leaderships, democratic leaderships, transformational leaderships, and transactional leaderships, servant leaderships, laissez-faire, and participants leaderships. Then the hallmarks of autocratic leadership is centralized by decision making, in which a single leadership has considerable influence over choices with little engagements from the team's members. It is by the Nicholson's 2024. And also, leaderships can be approached by successful in circumstances that call for fast decision making, such crises or emergencies, where there is a needed for clear guidance and time is of the essence. But even though it is very good style, but they cannot be used for all situations because it may be affected the staff. For example, if they keep using this style, then the staff may be experience a decline in motivations and job satisfactions as a result of feeling underappreciated and disengaged. Next, other styles is that the management approach known as a democratic leadership or participative leadership places a strong emphasis on cooperation and inclusivity when making the decision by aggressively seeking out the team members' opinions and suggestions, so that the leaders create atmosphere where everyone will feel appreciated and free to share their thought. Because employees are actively involved in determining the future of their works and the business as a whole, this approach fosters open communications and a sense of ownership among them. It is actually the opposite from the autocratic leaderships, because this type is leadership is welcoming the staff to express more opinion and make them feel appreciated in every type of situation and discussions. As a conclusion, the success of the company can eventually be attributed to the interaction of several principles of leadership, which can be improved worker dedications and output. Building a successful workplace and that encourage creativity and achievement requires ongoing leaderships as a skill development. Also, the leaderships that place a high value on a performance, connection to a purpose, and teamwork can create a powerful organizational culture that not only encourage participants but also synchronize the individual objective with the organization overarching the goal. So next, I will be explaining to you guys about the literature review. Based on the existing research, the way that increased the leadership has to enhance the organizational performance, such as from the article by Chance P 2013, it says that organizational behavior is greatly influenced by leaderships, which affects how teams and individuals communicate, work together, and accomplish objectives. Also, the data was published in 2000 by Roots Lynch. Here we can see that to get a successful business, they need to have a good leaderships with a knowledge in every aspect of it. Next, the findings by the Chance P clearly states that leaderships play a crucial role in the organization. Many researchers have also been argued that in order to make the organizational success or failure, it depends on the effectiveness of the leaderships, on the way how they handle the organization process through up and down. These studies are by Medicians et al. 2017. Other than that, there are also a key factors that are called styles in organization, such as autocratic leaderships by the Nicholson 2024 studied the leadership's approach can be especially successful in circumstances that call for a fast decision making, such as crises or emergencies, where there is a need for a clear guidance and time as is of the essence. And actually, this can only be applied in a certain situation of the company. It is because of that can affect the staff behavior in terms of their feelings and their feelings of being appreciated. Also, democratic leadership style, which is the method that opposite with the autocratic, because of the style is giving the staff more feelings of appreciated and happy when doing their works, because they are welcoming the staff opinions and to improve their staff skills. And also by MSED 24 studied that we aggressively seek attentions of the staff member to make them speak loud and give all of their opinions to create a good atmosphere where all the staff feel appreciated. Last but not least, by Tanner 2024 studied the building of a successful workplace that encourage creativity and achievement that requires ongoing leadership skill development is one of the key to success in organization. Also is the concepts of leadership complex and crucial in determining how an organization performs. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Htc630 and I will explain about methodology. This study explains why leaders play an important role for an organization to improve their performance. This study used a secondary research design which focused on collecting and analyzing data from existing academic articles, reports, and other published sources. This technique was chosen to capitalize on existing information, detect trends, and synthesize findings that relate to leaders. Is important for an organization to increase their performance. The second point is data collection methods. First method is source selection. Data was collected from third-party and peer-reviewed academic publications, books, reports, and respected internet database such as JSTOR, Scopus, and Google Scholarship. Next method is search strategy. To locate relevant research, a systematic literature search was performed using specific keywords and Boolean operators, for example, and or. Third method is screening and selection. A two-step process was applied in which titles and abstract were evaluated for initial relevance. Next point is data analysis. First is thematic analysis. The collected data was examined and grouped into recurring topics such as leadership styles, performance improvement initiatives, and leadership's impact on employee engagement and productivity. Second is comparative analysis. Key findings from many studies were examined in order to uncover common trends and variants in leadership methods. Third is framework development. Insights were combined to create a conceptual framework that describes how leadership affects organizational. Next point is ethical considerations. The study followed ethical norms by verifying the credibility of source and correctly acknowledging all sites items to avoid plagiarism. And last point is limitations. This study relies on secondary data, which limits its capacity to fill gaps in the literature or provide timely insights. Furthermore, the quality of the conclusion is dependent on the strength of the original studies examined.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Amin, and in this session, we will discuss about the result. The results show that better organizational outcomes correlate with adaptable leadership styles. In this important conclusion, we can include the staff motivation, team performance, and also organizational culture. Okay. The first one is staff motivation. Transformational leaders greatly impact employee motivation, who are distinguished by their motivation vision and emphasize on personal development. Transformational leaders empower staff members and help them feel valued and purposeful. In contrast to those with power who enforce rigid control, employee engagement rises as a result of feeling appreciated and linked to the objective of the company. As a consequence, employees are more compelled to go above and beyond expectation. For the second one, which is team performance, democratic leadership improve team performance and develop better cooperation by allowing team members to actively participate in decision making. Democratic teams find that their problem-solving process is more inclusive when they value and take into account different point of view. In the end, the cooperative method increased team production by producing more innovative and practical solutions. For the last one is a healthy corporate culture. and a good leader communication are strongly correlated. According to research, leader communication is typically more successful in organizations with culture based on trust, a dynamic, creative environment, and well-defined common goals. The findings that companies that prioritize the development of emotional intelligence in their leadership training programs have lower staff turnover and noticeably greater levels of employee satisfaction serve to further support this beneficial association. The next is discussion. Leadership has a big impact on organizational culture, overall performance, employee motivation, and teamwork. Adaptive leadership is crucial for managing the complexity of a changing workplace. According to a review of the many leadership philosophies of authoritarian, democratic, transformational, and economic. This include the impacts of leadership styles. The study emphasized how autocratic leadership, defined by centralized decision-making, may work well in high-stress situations that call for quick decision. On the other hand, democratic leadership encourages a welcoming environment where staff members feel free to express their thoughts, which boosts creativity and job happiness. The second one is leadership through transformation. Transformational leadership is a style that goes beyond simply managing tasks. It is focuses on inspiring and motivation employees to achieve organizational goals by prioritizing the greater good. Transformational leaders articulate a compelling vision for the future, encouraging individuals to reach their full potential. This fosters a culture of trust, collaboration, and employees' engagement, leading to increased productivity, creativity, and overall organizational success. For the last one is communication skills and emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence and effective communication have been identified as essential elements of effective leadership. A friendly workplace that encourages psychological safety is produced by leaders who show empathy and actively listen to the team members.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. My name is Zahra binti Syamsul Bahrain. My student number is 2023368321. So, to end our presentation, I want to highlight how important leadership is. It doesn't just affect the organization's success, but also how people feel and work together in a team. Leadership is more than just giving tasks or setting goals. It's about creating environment where everyone feel valued, motivated, and encouraged to do their best. We are learned that different leadership style can have different effects. For example, autocratic leadership work well in emergencies where quick decisions are needed. However, it is too often it can make employees feel unimportant and reduce creativity. On the other hand, democratic leadership helps create a positive environment by including everyone's idea, which boosts innovation and teamwork. Transformation leadership is especially powerful because it builds trust, encourages teamwork, and aligns employees' goals with the organization vision. These leaders inspire others to achieve more and work together. By using emotional intelligence and a good communication, they create a safe, supportive workplace where people feel motivated and resilient. Finally, leadership development is a very important is in today's fast changing world. Leaders need to keep learning, take feedback, and adapt to new challenge. Those who focus on emotional intelligence and open communication are the best and better prepared to lead team and ensure long-term success. So, in short, leadership is the key in making any organization success. It drives innovation, teamwork, and a positive culture. As a future professionalism, understanding and practice a good leadership will help us reach our goal and contribute to the success of any organization we join. So that's all from me. Thank you.